Hello, everybody, and welcome to the OSINT Curious Project's live stream. I am Micah Hoffman, otherwise known as Web Breacher, and I'm thrilled to be back here live streaming. I've really missed this, and I am absolutely thrilled that I'm here with four of my wonderful OSINT Curious colleagues. Why don't we go ahead and do I'll send it to one person and you introduce the other person. So, Stephen, why don't you say hi to everybody?
Hi everyone, it's Stephen Harris, better known as Nick Sintel on Twitter. I love doing these live streams in the format, and I hope this one is as exciting as the other ones. Who am I going to ask to introduce themselves next? Let's say hi to John. Hi, John.
Hey everybody, John Turbush, the Gumshoe on Twitter. Yeah, I'm excited. I do love the new format as well. Let me kick it over to Technisette.
You are muted, Technisette.
Oh my.
This is the most said sentence probably in whole 2020 and 2021 probably.
Yes.
I was muted, I'm sorry. Hi,
and you
everyone.
made us say it on the air. Oh my God.
Hi everyone, I'm Technisette. I'm looking forward to today and hope you guys are too. And if you have questions or things you want us to talk about, put them in the chat.
Yeah.
And put it over to Sector. Last but not least.
Hi everyone. Sector035 over here, also on Twitter. I'm working on my new newsletter. Please follow me on Twitter, and of course, OSINT Curious. Micah,
yes.
You're next.
Okay, cool. So welcome everybody to our live stream. As we've all said, we are OSINT Curious, and we want to bring the wonderful, curious world of the open source intelligence community to you. Our goal is to live stream here to show people, to help them build their open source intelligence skills, to help them gain confidence in their abilities to fail and to keep going in investigations, as you'll see us do many times in the live stream. And also to really just bring the community together through a fun, easy to watch and listen to time here. So we are joined online right now on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Periscope, Twitter. If you are out there in our watching community, our audience, say hi in the chat on whatever application you're using. We'll get that over here. And also, I really want to encourage you to play along with us. We are going to be doing the GeoGuessr game as one of the first things to kind of warm us up. And you might have noticed in previous videos, if you've watched any of the previous live streams, I'm not good at this at all. And I know that Nix and I know that Sector are good. John, have you ever done GeoGuessr?
I haven't done it a lot.
Okay.
Played around with some of the stuff, so I'm no expert, certainly.
All right, and Technisette?
I like the guessing.
Wait, you're muted again.
No,
I was just playing with you that time.
You made me question myself. No, I really like the guessing, and what I must say, I especially like learning from other people. That's why I follow the Quiz Time Twitter feed with all of the geo challenges they post every day.
Yeah.
Not necessarily to solve them myself, but to read what everybody is commenting, so I can learn from other people how they look at an image, how they look at the housing, the road signs. It's very, very nice to follow. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's exactly what I like doing is learning from other people and just getting their experience, because we all come from certain backgrounds, we all come from with different mindsets and different skills, and just listening to some of our audience has been absolutely amazing in helping us solve these challenges and just sharing their wealth of knowledge. Let's see, quick shout outs to Ricky, to Chris, to Robert, Kavid, and Lockpicking Pete for being in our audience and daring to say hello to us. All right. So just a couple other things while we get started here. First, along the bottom of the screen is our everything from our website to our username on various sites to the Patreon link if you want to sponsor our project. If you think you like what we're doing, go ahead and do that. On Twitch, we are an affiliate, so feel free to send us tips or whatever. And if you want to talk more, use that bit.ly OSINT Curious Discord. It's not our Discord. We are guests on the wonderful OSINT Searchlight Discord. And I'll pop that scrolling banner up later on in the show as well. But now let's get to GeoGuessr. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, here are the ground rules for GeoGuessr. For those of you that don't know, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be guessing. Oh, so for those of you that don't know what GeoGuessr is, we are going to be using the geoguessr.com application, and it puts us in different places in the world using Google Maps, Google Street View imagery. And what we need to do as a team is figure out where in the world we are. Now, we need to figure out country, city, and as close as possible to the actual location, because once we do that, then we get points. The more points we get, the happier John gets, and you want to see John really happy during this event. Right, John?
I'm not sure any of that is true, but roll with it. Go with it.
Yeah, we're going to go with it. So here's what we've got going on. I'm going to just change this a little bit over here. Cool. So what we're going to ask everybody to not do is please do not use Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo or Yandex. Don't search this. This should be only our skills, what's in our head. If you do go ahead and do some Googling, then that's gonna circumvent the whole spirit of the game. All right, OSINT Curious members, are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, so we're going to be doing the daily challenge here. The daily challenge gives us 5 rounds of 3 minutes each, which means we have 3 minutes to figure exactly where these shots are. What we want you to do is in the comments, tell us where you think this is and why. Telling us, oh, it's Peru, without telling us, oh, the signs say Peru on them, or whatever it is. That's not so helpful. So tell us, yeah, okay, cool. Let's go. Here we are. Daily challenge. All right, where in the world are we? 3 minutes per round. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay. So OSINT Curious people, talk me through what you're seeing. We're going to do the standard things by looking around.
I'm gonna skip this one because I actually had it.
It's a high desert area somewhere.
High desert. We see some saguaros.
I would say somewhere in America,
Yeah.
maybe the middle or southern part.
North or South America, I think.
Okay, let's see if we can catch up to this truck here or find a street
It's
sign.
going to keep running away from us.
it's
The
getting
Google
further
car
and
will
further
never
away.
catch it.
We're catching it. They're going to pass it. They're going to pass it.
Oh, yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, I don't see any
Yeah.
road signs either.
No,
keep
you see
going till we
that-
find one.
All right. Oh,
Can we
here's a road
zoom in
sign.
on
Getting
that
close, we're
truck?
getting
See what's
close.
on the back of that
Oh, we're
truck
passing
there?
him. Look at this.
Yeah, but let's look at.
Well, there's a sign on the left too. Once we've gone past
All right,
it.
so there's the truck. There's a
Oh,
sign
yeah.
right there.
Oh yeah, go past it and turn around.
You got it. Going past it just a little bit and turning around.
All right.
What do we got? It's
It looks
written.
like
Something
Spanish.
Spanish.
All right, hang on. Let me go a little bit closer here and see if I can get a better image. All right, .bo, Bolivia.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
somewhere in
It must be
Bolivia.
Santa-
somewhere.
Is that
Yeah.
the
Santa Cruz.
Autonomo
It says Santa Cruz.
Oh yeah.
Well,
All right, so-
no, I mean that doesn't mean that the sign
that's-
is where we are, though.
That's true. Okay, we have 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I mean that's
so-
that's as good a thing to guess at as any. Let's go with that until we can do better.
Oh, this is SEDCAM. That's in Bolivia. Definitely in Bolivia.
What is SETCAM?
I don't know. It's
He's just
somewhere.
making this up.
I just
Okay, so
Oh,
Bolivia.
there is Santa Cruz right here, right? Didn't we just see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just go for
And
it.
there's
I'm-
mountains there, I guess.
I
That's
mean,
Yeah, right
The
there, right?
greenery.
Is there anything else that would tell us? I don't think so.
No.
it's kind of featureless, isn't it?
yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a
well-
lot of features, but they're generic, and we do have 5 minutes.
You're
3
obviously not like way up toward the Andes here or something, but
All right,
it's out
let's
in the
give it-
mountains.
Let's give it a try. 145
Ooh,
kilometers
it's not bad,
away.
Not bad.
Not that bad.
That is not bad. All right, cool. I'll take 4,500 points. Thank you, everybody. All right, here we go. Number 2, round 2. Begin.
Okay,
we are
should
in
have more signs
near
here.
the sign.
It looks,
Okay, so where in
looks kind of
Eastern
Russian.
Europe, Russia
Yeah,
is
it's
this?
Cyrillic.
Russia, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
or
but-
Eastern Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
But does-
could even be, somewhere
Ukraine
of the old
area.
CIS states, even,
That's a bus schedule. Slavic
Somebody's
languages.
saying Slavic languages.
maybe
Oh, definitely. And-
Caucasus or something like that.
I miss Zevin. Zevin is awesome at these things. He's like, oh, that because it has this character. Oh, because it's Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
Oh, it's in America. It's obviously in
There we
America.
go. All right. So let's look around here. Let's see.
Yeah,
green
just keep moving
lamppost.
up or down the.
Okay.
Because there
Okay.
probably be like a crossroad or something where there
Yeah,
might be street signs pointing out
let's
to
find some
cities.
signs.
Okay.
Or maybe if we can,
Maybe they don't have any signs there.
Yeah, it
Maybe
might be a
some
place where there
Coca-Cola.
are some.
Oh, what's that? Hold on.
What's that saying there?
Something that
This
we can't read because
is- So that looks more scriptish, but I mean, in the,
Tweetsing, can't you help us? If you recognize the language, what does it say?
I need to find some of my friends at work.
guys,
that speak
there's a
Russian.
Walmart
Walmart.
here. There's a
Yeah.
Walmart.
Wow.
Are you sure this is not in the States?
It is in the United States. All right. Yeah, I see Slavic languages, people. Do you have any idea where? Hang on.
These-
Let's see the signpost here. Let's see. Sometimes this is okay. 90.
Yeah, I think this
It looks-
is
It looks
somewhere
kind of
south
dry.
of Russia. I think
Yeah,
that
like-
you're looking at like Kazakhstan or something like that.
Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan or
Yeah.
something like
Okay. Let's see. What do we have here?
that, which are
Move
huge
to the
countries,
right
of
a
course.
little bit.
Go
There was
to the
another
right?
sign. Yeah, above the open door.
Right here.
Okay. Definitely
Yeah,
can
exactly.
read
It's
that.
like, all right, that was a sign over the open door. Thank you. Yeah.
Although you see the
wait,
in
here's
one of
a
the gardens, there was
here's a-
this like hut, a yurt. I'm not
Wait.
quite sure what the
A
English-
yurt? Okay.
Yeah,
So what is
it
this?
was in a garden.
What?
A gas
76.
station?
Yeah, it's a 76. We have 45 seconds. Anywhere?
Well, head
I
towards
like-
Central Asia there. A little
Kazakhstan.
east of that. East
Go.
of there. East.
Yeah.
East.
And down a bit.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Down here?
Well, no, I don't think. I mean, it could be. I think it's further
Like over
east.
here?
That's a good
I
job.
think like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, that kind of area there. Maybe just
Yeah.
drop it right in the middle of Uzbekistan.
All right. Somebody says Ukraine. I know it's a petrol pump, but where is it? All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, not
Oh.
bad. Mongolia.
Mongolia. Definitely we've
we
never.
were,
was
we were
not-
on the right trail
Oh, the
there.
yurts are there.
We're
Yeah.
the right part
Yeah.
of the world.
Yeah, it was not on my radar. Okay.
The yurt was
Wow.
a giveaway there that we should have gone more with. Again, I think.
Of
Taking a step.
course it
I,
was.
I didn't realize that they had like Cyrillic writing in Mongolia.
Well, not only cereal,
didn't
but
either.
I mean, they had Coca-Cola, they had a
Yeah.
Walmart.
Walmart, crazy
Spelled
what's going on over
properly,
there,
too.
Mongolia.
All right. All right, round 3. We're not doing too bad. That was not too bad. That's definitely better than my suggestion of Belarus. So, okay, here we go. Round 3. Ooh, a tropical. Look at the pumpkins. I would say
Asia?
Asia, yeah.
Asia.
Rockville,
People are
Maryland.
stacking
Rockville,
up their
Maryland.
motorcycles.
I guarantee you this is not Rockville. All right, here we go. Going down the road. Da. All right, here's a sign.
Fine.
Stephen. Oh,
Steven.
Stephen's Cycle
Stevens
Park.
Silver Park.
Wow.
So it's a place.
Could be Caribbean. That's
Maybe. But zoom in. Look at some of those other signs there.
Oh, this is.
What's
I mean, this is
happening?
all English.
Yeah.
bread and butter.
Could be
was
Puerto Rico.
Maybe Bahamas or something.
I don't know. I mean, let's see. I definitely get the island feel with the.
Oh yeah, the jitneys and the definitely. Yeah.
Motor
Maybe
life.
like
gas station?
Haiti.
Haiti would be more French, I would think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Everything's in English,
there was
isn't it?
Oh,
there's
sea
another
oil.
one. Sea oil.
Yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of English. So we're looking for a place that has
So
lots of
Maybe
English.
English colony here, right? Somewhere in the tropics, Jamaica
Yeah.
or something like
There you
that.
go. What's the travel and tour say? Domestic and international.
Alacon.
Ilio, Balson. What is it? Ilolio? Yeah, what is that? 09 is the country code. Philippines has English.
Are we allowed to like Google?
No, you're not.
No.
That is
No,
expressly
no resources, just our minds, right?
Just
Yeah,
keep your hands above your head and do not move.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. Malaysian. It
Balasan,
says
Pasalabon.
What's that?
Pakistan?
I
Yeah.
would guess somewhere like more in the
Philippines,
Asian side.
Indonesia.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think maybe Malaysia, which
Yeah.
was an English
Malaysia.
colony, right?
And the Philippines too. Was that US colony?
Philippines was Spain and then the U.S., but I think
Yeah, but
I think this is more like Malaysia.
Oh,
Here is
hold on.
my feeling.
You look on the map, Mike. It says Balasan Island at the bottom of the Philippines. Is that the right saying?
Hey.
I don't know.
No, so no. Cancer says Basilan. I just need better glasses. All glasses.
Oh, let's do this. What the heck? South Asian, Vietnam, Malaysia, Cambodia, not Philippines?
I'm not feeling Philippines. I think they'd be more Spanish and stuff. But
All right.
what do
So we're
I
doing
know?
like Malaysia?
That's more what I'm thinking.
All right.
I-
We're going with John this
I don't-
time.
Oh no! Oh
We
no!
can ridicule him in a little bit if it is the
It
Philippines,
was
which it
Philippines.
is.
20 press ups for John.
That's it.
Well, I'll abstain from the next one. How about that?
That's right. You have not. We're going to be muting your microphone. No, John. It's a learning thing. It's like, okay, well, there's English, but there's English and other stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all right. We got it. That was not too bad. At
I
least
mean, we
got the
were
right
just across the
hemisphere.
water there. We were
Yeah.
so close.
Yeah.
It's just a short swim.
Just get the kayak out and paddle over there.
All right. Here we go. Round number 4. Here we go. Ooh, this is Europe. This is like
This looks like the UK.
This
Oh
Yeah.
no.
definitely
No,
is
no,
Europe
no.
vibe.
Definitely Europe though.
Okay,
I
they've
think
got
like
a.
Germany.
Does
That's,
anyone recognize the funny triangle sign?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's a bump in the road.
that's German. On the garage door was German for please don't
Yeah.
fight or keep.
Okay, so
keep clear.
Germany, Austria, Switzerland, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, definitely Germany or
Yeah,
Austria.
German.
Yeah,
And
that's definitely
Schutzzonen.
German.
Grenzschutzzonen, yeah.
Okay, so now where in Germany? Let's see.
Ooh.
We're going
It's
up.
a small country. Can we
I
miss?
would going to the south because that has more hills. The
Okay.
southern part of Germany.
Yeah.
All right, man. I really wish we could like do some searching because there's a sculpture right here that you probably could just figure
Yeah.
out exactly where it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if we
Well,
can go.
let's tool
up.
around a little bit. Yeah,
All right. Here we go.
snazzy little car there.
I know, right?
All these
All
cool
right.
city cars.
There we go. There's more
Big
like
street.
Oh,
a
isn't it?
Yeah,
mainstream.
Oh, it's
Okay,
Trams.
so there's train or
Definitely
light
looks
rail.
a little hilly.
Okay,
Lots of
here's
happy
a
trees.
sign.
What's that hotel's
hang
Oh,
place name?
Unterbahn. Some
Ulcer.
some-
Boza. No idea where that is.
I don't know.
Pull up
It's
that
in
German map.
Wait, it's Bopser.
Bopser.
Okay, well, let's pull up that German map or Austrian map.
I'm imagining that's just like a local city
It's a train
thing. We'll-
stop. Yeah.
We'll never find this on the map.
Oh my god, you are such a defeatist. We will definitely. Well, is this a
Come
German
on.
word?
Yeah,
I don't
that's 100% German language.
Yeah.
So
Wisconsin.
That's a good guess. It could be Wisconsin. Oh yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here.
I can't.
Oh,
read
you know
that.
what? Norway?
No,
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 No, it's definitely German. Okay, okay.
There's not enough funny characters for it to be Norway.
yeah.
All right. All right, let's just see if we can get up to this sign here.
Okay.
No,
This-
JC
it's like-
Deco. Nokia.
Yeah, we have
the
those in the
map.
Netherlands too. These are just manufacturing company that does the road signs.
It's got to be
VW.
It's going to have to be quite a big city to have like the little streetcar tram
Yeah.
system.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you want?
A big,
So what's
a
our
big hilly
vibe?
Go
city.
to Mannheim or something.
Mannheim?
Something in the southern or
You think in the south, like
Yeah.
near
Yes.
Bavaria, kind of a feel.
like-
Stuttgart?
Yeah, Bavaria's but hilly, but then so is southwest Germany too.
Like Stuttgart
Yeah, that's
or
true.
closer to Nuremberg? What do you want?
Stuttgart's a good call as any.
All right, here we go.
I don't know. They're enough.
Whoa!
Oh.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Stuttgart. Yes.
Nailed
well
it.
done, people. 3.4 kilometers. That is definitely our best one. Before this, it was like
Pretty good.
4 kilometers. Yeah. And thank you, John, for not guessing. That was great.
I help every way I can.
No. All right. So now, John, you're back in the game here.
Okay.
All right,
thanks.
last round.
I can come back from the corner.
We got this. Okay. Okay, so somebody says Bopser, Germany. Okay. Southern half in the west. Yeah. Cool. Here we go. Ooh, nice
Ooh,
mountain.
Big mountains, pretty
Well,
high up. It looks like from the cloud cover.
This is probably an Asian country.
Probably, yeah.
What makes you think that? I think that looks like
Yeah.
kanji. I think that's Japanese.
Yeah.
That's my feel on that character set.
All right. Oh, somebody
Oh,
tweets saying says Japan.
Yeah, that's my vibe as well.
Okay.
And you're looking like a southern island here. We have some sort of tropical looking plants. There's obviously
big
north.
Japan has big mountains and jungle as well.
Yeah, you're down south somewhere, I think, here.
Here's a railroad.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's just jump down here and see what we find. Although the road signs
like
are
Okinawa. Someone suggested Okinawa. Definitely somewhere down there.
Okay, here's a petrol station down here. Oh, nope, that's just a sign telling you to slow down.
Slow down, Micah.
I did.
Please.
I'm thinking smaller.
You're going to hit somebody.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
What did I have? Did I hit something? Yeah, I'm trying. All right, hang on. These are all just Asian signs. Okay, so we're thinking Japan now. Okinawa. Was that water? I don't know. There is definitely a lack of trees over on the left and hills to my. On the right and hills to the left. Let's see if we can get to a clearing.
There's a, how do you say it, ravine?
A ravine? Okay.
It had a road sign on the right-hand side where it said, well, there are rocks coming down the mountain.
Yeah, we're on the side of the mountain here.
All right,
let's there you go. Maybe here, but
yep.
A little bit more of an overview.
Yeah, is that? It looks like water. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's train right here too. So we got train tracks on an island with mountains, Japanese like signs. Where are we?
We're zooming to Japan, the southern islands.
Okay.
Okinawa is not bad. Somewhere in there, one of those.
Okay,
let's look for the big mountains. Basically, can we zoom in? Does it have sort of?
No, it doesn't do topographic.
Gucci has the whole green area next to the
Mount Fuji. Oh no,
I
don't
think
see that.
So. I think we're further south.
All right. So, what's your guess, everybody? Where should I go? Just right here in Shikoku, or do you want
as far south as you can? I reckon.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you've got very subtropical looking vegetation there.
Here we go. We have received a new badge. Okay, why? Oh, well, it actually was Taiwan. So it was even farther south. So you all were absolutely right. It was even more south than that.
I would have sworn those were Japanese characters. So that tells you what I know.
Well,
can I share something that I've learned here in my house? Because I've been playing this every day, and there's someone who's really good at it. And I was told that in Japan, on road signs, they don't use the Chinese characters like what is it, kanji. They actually use romaji, and it looks a little bit like what's the simple structure, the simple katakana. It looks a lot like katakana. So those simple characters you will find on Japanese road signs. So if you don't know whether you are in Japan or Taiwan or China, look at the road signs. If they have simple characters, it's Japan. If it's not, it's Chinese or Taiwanese.
Sector, I think you could have brought this up before.
Yeah, first off, there's a time-based component here. And second,
yeah, but no, I've played this daily challenge today. I couldn't help you guys. I just sat back, relaxed, and I had a laugh.
Aha, so that hindsight thing.
He's just sitting there laughing at us.
More importantly, did we beat your score for today?
I don't know. I have to check.
We probably did. Let's just say we did. We did. Okay, cool. So thank you for helping us out. For those of you that participated with us, that's just a fun way for us to warm up and get together and kind of start the collaboration, because when we're doing open source intelligence as a group, making sure that you can listen and take the advice of other people is really important. Nix, you mentioned that there's a quiz time that you thought it might be good to maybe look at. Do you want to do that now, or you want?
Yeah, we could because quiz times it's a little bit more in depth than the GeoGuessr stuff, so we could kind of work our way through it, I thought. And I don't know if Sector, if you've already seen or solved this one, but it was posted on Thursday, and it's quite a good one to work through. Are you able to bring it up on the screen? I could do it on mine, but I remember last time I screen shared on the live stream, like my computer died and I had to
killed your computer. Yeah. So, Stephen, you want to tell us a little bit about quiz time, or Sector?
Of course,
tell us about quiz time.
So quiz time is a quiz that runs every day, Monday to Friday, and it usually involves a geolocation challenge of some kind. And there's often an additional bit of information to find out true. The aim is to improve people's skills in fact checking and verification work. And so this one on Thursday, you've just given a random photo. There it is, of an apartment block and a train station, and you have to figure out where it is, and you have to figure out when it was taken as well. So it's a good opportunity to practice geolocation and chronolocation too. So I had a little look at it on Thursday. I didn't post my answers on Twitter, so they're not out there. But we need to be careful not to click on the thread underneath, because I'm sure someone will have solved it by now.
Right, and that's one of the things that happens here, is that people will post a photo, ask some questions like where this is or whatever, and then they give you instructions here as to how to participate in the thread, how to share your knowledge, or look for help from other people. And Sector, it says here that Yuri replaced you.
Yes.
So Sector is you're not only an expert on this, you actually have a day when you post challenges, right?
That's correct. Every Thursday, me and Christian Tribert, we switch every other week. And last Thursday, I was so busy, so I just asked Yuri, who is also a member of the Quiz Time community nowadays, or the Quiz Time club nowadays, whether he had something fun to tweet. So, yep. And this is his submission.
So we are looking at this image. Let's just bring up the image here. And we thought that instead of us discussing things and just, talking about something random, maybe we'd show you how to work through a little bit less pressure than GeoGuessr, but just show you how Nix and Technizet and John and I and Sector look at this image, what we would pull out and what we would do. Now, I can be your hands, so I won't be like a voice in this. Nix, if you want me to do something, we can do that. And for Lizette and John and Sector, again, just kind of shout out. And maybe, Stephen, you can take us through what you would start out with in this image, and we can go from there.
Okay. There was, there's an easy way and a hard way to do this one. I won't show the easy way because then we'll finish in about 5 seconds.
Enhance.
Yeah, press the enhance key on your keyboard.
Share the easy way afterwards then.
Yeah, I'll do the easy way at the end. So the trick really is to get as high a resolution photo as you can, which we have done, and basically go through it to try and pick out little details, really the same as we just did on GeoGuessr, except we can't move around. So we've only got what's in front of us, and I don't know Yuri very well, but I know when he does quiz time, he's like anywhere in the world. He must be like the most well-traveled guy I've ever come across. So you can't even say, oh, he lives in this country, so he must be here, because he's all over the place. So yeah, going through, so you've got a railway sign there. You've got vegetation, which might tell you something. You've got
some signs.
Yeah.
The railway sign is from the other side of the platform, it seems.
Yeah, I think it's a reflection.
The photo is taken from inside the vehicle. So he took a photo through the window.
So you're seeing a reflection. Great observation skills there, Lizette. All right. Yeah, and you can see it right here, too.
Yes. I was looking at the lighting. I was like, why would there be such
you know what?
strange lighting in the middle?
This is from inside of the train car. These are train lights, right? And we're on
the subway
the track.
Or train. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Good call. Wow, that's an interesting piece of information there. Okay, so Stephen, back to you.
Yeah, so the challenge with this, and it comes with practice, is that there aren't loads of details screaming at you. There's no handy road sign. But I figured it was somewhere hot, obviously, because of the vegetation. And on all the tower blocks, you can see they've got air conditioning units fitted on the outside. It if you go kind of go up a, it's an interesting T-shirt.
Yeah, it says surf and something, and it says heat, whatever. But okay, I'm going to let you go. Where do you want me to go?
I was just going to say, if you look at all the apartments, they've all got what looks like air conditioning units on the outside of a lot of them. So apart from anything else that tells you the sort of climate of the country.
I would say looking at the apartment building, what triggers me is that in the Netherlands, we see a lot of apartment buildings where they have satellite dishes outside of their balconies, and we don't see any of those. So they probably have a good connection somewhere.
No, it's on the left. There is one. If you go all the way to the left,
but it's not the whole apartment
it's not
building.
like
It's
covered with them.
No,
yes.
True. But what I found very funny, on the left building, you see all those sheets hanging all over the place, just to keep the heat out.
All right, so
I mean, I'm feeling kind of an Asian vibe here, but not.
Well, but this
sure.
says well, maybe. I mean, this definitely says bidet over here on the toilets.
Okay.
That would be French.
Right there. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry,
So
right there. Go ahead, Stephen.
There's a couple of things you could pull out which will give you the country and the region in the country. So how did this the first time was you see that on the cabin it says Balat, the red white sign. Quick Google for Balat and it will bring you up the country where they have their operation. Balat, I think I searched for like Balat porter cabins or something like that.
Rental cottages.
Try balat.com, about 4 matches down.
All right.
4 hits down.
Prefabricated sheds. Here we go. All right.
And dug around here for a site and it'll give you the.
Let's see. Spain.
Yeah. So we got country.
Oh, sorry. I think I just emailed them. Ha. Sorry.
How many, you have a cabin arriving at your house.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So we got plus 34. We got that. So we're maybe looking at Spain.
Yeah. And obviously the problem with the cabins themselves is they could be moved anywhere, right? So, but you know.
And looking at the languages they use on their website, they also do Portugal.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. This does not say bidets. It says bitlets. Bidlets.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know Spanish, but I don't know what that means.
So
actually.
Iberian Peninsula somewhere, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's next? So what you just did was you pulled out something that you could easily search, some words or characters that you were that tied a product to a location. All right.
Okay.
What else do you do?
And then if you went, so we've got a country, as John said, we've got the Iberian Peninsula, based on the manufacture of the cabin. But then actually on one of the tower blocks there was a yellow and red flag. That middle tower block, about halfway up.
Let's take a look.
Which I think.
Catalonia.
I don't know this. Yeah, Catalonia
so.
in Spain.
It's the when you're looking at Spain, it's the northern west part or northern east.
The Basque
sorry,
area.
Yeah, the Basque area.
So this is what we're seeing right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no other pieces of that. Okay, so a flag. So somebody likes this. Well, let's see.
Well, there's a huge
Catalonia
thing
flag
going on in Spain right now with this rapper being arrested because he I'm not sure if I have the info correct now, but I think he insulted the king. But he is also responsible for quite how do you say it? He tried to get a lot of people to go out on the streets and protest and stuff, and they arrested him.
I think they want independence from Spain, don't they? So they have a very strong regional feeling.
So Zaragoza, maybe built somewhere.
So that top right corner of Spain that is highlighted, that's Catalonia. So it's going to be somewhere there. And then I figured, well, which cities in there are likely to have it's obviously a big city because you have the high-rise buildings.
Train and the high-rises.
The train and the high-rises. So Barcelona is by far the biggest city in Catalonia.
Okay.
So then all you have to do is find in Barcelona where it is.
Find the train tracks, Mike. Find the train tracks.
Yes. All right. I'll find the train tracks in Barcelona. Should be easily, right? All right. So we've got train tracks. Oh my gosh.
Get to work,
Sure.
Micah.
Yeah,
Come on,
absolutely.
man.
Well, let's just see if there's something else in the picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's zoom out and get kind of another.
you got it. Oh, that's the opposite of zooming out. Hang on.
Unenhance.
Unenhance. Okay. So how would you figure out where this is? I mean, aside from narrowing it down by this flag, now,
I'll
over
probably
in the
look at
United
the tag
States,
signs on the graffiti on the railway sign.
like here,
Sorry.
this.
Yeah, to see if if you can see any of the tags and then maybe Google them or use to search them on Instagram
Okay.
to see if
That's
there
a good
might be
idea.
pictures where those would be tagged with the specific tags they're using in the graffiti.
All right. So are we at the point where we want to go ahead and take this picture and upload it to a reverse image search?
That if you took that, if
That's probably
that was,
too far.
That was the easier way to do it. If you could actually crop the tower block, and you'll get a match with some reverse image search.
And that one building has like a bright, kind of brightish red on the whole side of it. That's pretty distinct.
One other thing that I want to bring up, if you want to do it the more difficult way, there is one satellite dish which is facing in the same direction as the train tracks.
Mhm.
If we look at the fact that the Astra or the Hotbird has the most Spanish channels, and they can be found 19.2 degrees east or 13 degrees east. So you could use that too to get a bearing of a possible bearing of the train tracks. So you can narrow down your search.
Okay.
But
So-
what if the people who are living there only want to receive,
Russian signals.
I don't know, Russian signal?
Absolutely, but still, Astra and Hotbird are still two of the main satellite.
And you
TV
obviously
satellites.
you have some sort of southern exposure there with all those windows covered and stuff too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you crop that tower block roughly. It's weird, kind of cropping stuff. 'Cause sometimes you have to be quite lucky with it, but
Oh, no. Hang on. Not happening.
Maybe
Nope.
something on the left? A little
Left.
bit?
Okay. Let's go.
No,
over-
no, just cropping it on
Ah.
the left because you had some airspace still there.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know, I have used a tool called Search by Image, which is a free Google Chrome and Firefox and Opera plugin. And you just right click and then send it to a bunch of different image search engines. Here we are using Bing because, as we in OSINT Curious know, Bing has this live cropping or this visual search, which allows us to, well, take portions of the picture without doing any additional editing. Yandex also has it as well. Let's just see if there's anything we can do here. Let's crop this area in Yandex. Stephen, did you use Yandex or?
I did use Yandex, yeah, because there's a real difference in terms of the results you get from different search engines. So if you notice, you put it into Google, it'll say, "Oh, this is a tower block." Like Google's really good at telling you what it is, but
Okay.
Yandex is better at finding direct visual matches.
Aha. Let's just see.
Yeah,
It used to be that Tin Eye was amazing for this, but
Yeah.
All right. Too much? Probably. Let's see. So this is the trial and error part, right? This is
Yeah,
where.
absolutely.
Well, this kind of looks like it right here, right?
Yes. There's
Ah.
your
There it is.
you've
Yeah.
got your address in there as well.
Let's see. Just click on this, and there it is. Okay, so there's the very distinctive circular windows or holes, whatever they are. And according to this, it is in that location.
So
Let's
you
take-
should hopefully be able to put that into Google Maps and
All right.
fire up Street View when you find the right location.
Where's
Hopefully.
my Google Maps? Google Maps. Here. Is that it? Hang on. Is it near train?
Let's have a look. Where did it go?
I don't see the trains. All right. So let's
could
take a look. Yeah, go ahead.
we could, so you could use Street View or switch to the 3D satellite. If they've got 3D building coverage there, good.
I don't know. Hang on.
Let's have a look.
So we're looking.
If you use the nearby function, won't you be able to find a nearby train station?
Let's try it.
Like in train station
Good.
and then.
That is a good call.
Wow. All right. So that building, the nearest train station would be over here, right?
Or maybe subway?
Yeah, is it a proper train or is it like
What's
a
it
Like
called
a
in
train.
Spanish?
Pass.
All right. So let's see. We do have here's some trains right there, but let's see. Let's go back to that image. Yandex. All right. So let me copy this whole thing. Oh, this one actually has
One.
Yeah, it's even better. All right. So a little bit of trial and error. Let's just copy that whole thing. I don't even know if South Facade will make it. El Stacino. Thank you, Tweet. All right. Here we go. We're going to close that. Close that. Search for that. Probably not South Facade. All right. This says we're over here. And look at that. It looks like there's a train line right there. And over here. Okay. That's better. And now taking what Sector said. All right. Let's just put something down over here, maybe.
Yeah, we
should
should.
see where we are.
There's a train station icon.
Let's see. What do we got? All right. So I'm not seeing that building. Okay, so the building's over here. Let's see if we can
Click
match.
on the little
There's a
bus
little
stop
station
sign.
sign there, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
the little blue square. Just
Okay,
under the.
right there. Right there.
Yes.
All right, here we go. I'm going in. So that is a bus
The
stop.
bus stop.
Yeah,
that's
definitely not it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, but there is a train station here.
If you, it doesn't seem.
But this doesn't look like
No,
that
it doesn't
area,
look the same.
right? So if we look here, we look back at the original image. What we're looking for is multi-story buildings
And let's look
Next
for
to the
that
train
walkway there.
and the walkway across the tracks. Good one, John. Yeah. All right. So
Does it have?
Hey, wait, there's a walkway right here, right?
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Ones and tall buildings too.
hang on.
Does it have 3D building coverage there? You know, if you can you switch to 3D view? No, don't
I
you?
don't see it
No,
over
you
here.
can't. Oh, that's a shame.
Wait, hang on.
There's the crossing over the railway.
There is a crossing, and
Although
that
the
crossing
building
goes
isn't that-
this way, and so maybe like this building, and maybe that one. Here, let's see if we can look this way. Look.
Yeah.
All right, it does have 3D buildings. Just hold Shift and drag my mouse. Shift and drag my mouse. Shift and drag my mouse. No. Oh, well, maybe I need to be. Okay, let's just look for this. Come over here, and let's look south. So that's north. There's the train. So it looks like that's the building right there, right? Whoa. Good clicking, Micah. Nope. Wrong type of. We're looking for those circular windows, and those are X's. They like playing nuts and crosses here. All right, click the center to see if there's 3D. Right. All right, let's just. Ooh, this is fun. All right, so I don't know if this is the right crossover because if you look at this crossover, it is open. This one was closed. See?
Oh yeah.
That one's
it.
closed with,
We might need to find another station in.
and we don't see that.
Area.
Yep. All right, so let's come back over here. But
Although
using
we know for sure this is not the right location, we still have to keep in mind that the images we see on Google Maps might not be representing how it is today or the moment the photo was taken.
There
Just
might
to
be
take it into consideration.
Might be a temporal difference there from when those images were taken, sure.
Okay. Let's just do this one more time and see if we got. So hang on. Cancel that. There we go. Let's just see what it does when we do that. Okay. So this is where it says that building is, or that location is. at that intersection. Here is that. All right. So we're looking for I don't see multi-story.
It doesn't when you look at the Google thing, it doesn't recognize that America 121 part,
right.
does it? It's just
No,
got the
let's take that
rough
off.
area.
Can you Google for that America, l'Hospitalet de Llobregat? Because you will get a very nice link. The first one, Emporis. Emporis is an international huge database of skyscrapers and large buildings. I think just go down a little bit. Yeah, I think you have an issue with CSS somewhere. I also have a ad blocker running, but there is an address somewhere.
All right.
On the
Here's a map. Let's do this.
There's a map, but there's a side address and main address. It's Aventura d'Europa. That's
there?
the actual address.
Europa. Hang on. Location down there.
Yes, main address. Aventura d'Europa.
So it's in Maine.
That's
And
That's beautifully pronounced.
Maybe have a look.
It's in Spain, in Catalonia. Okay. So
that Hospitalet de Llobregat. Sorry to all the Spanish people. I think that's like a region of Barcelona, I guess. So it just dumped us in the middle of that rather than the exact street.
Yeah, it kind of dropped us on the street there, right?
all right, and we want this location. That's the city, right?
I think we need the main one.
This one right there.
I'm now looking at.
Isn't it already suggested in Google Maps?
I don't know.
Yeah, just the main address. Just go there.
That one right there.
Oh yeah. First result.
Yep,
We
you'll
go
find
first suggestion.
And this is why you want people with language skills on your team.
Those towers look better, and there's a train station there.
Yeah. Okay, that does look better.
Oh yeah. That might be that walkway right there on the right that we're.
Yep.
Yeah, but that looks a little close. I don't know.
Oops, sorry. So if we were looking here, where do you think we would be?
If we were to
Lower
the right of the right of the
Like right
railway
over here?
track.
Yeah.
there.
Let's see what we got.
Hey.
Ooh.
Okay, so there's that bright orange wall. There's
We've
that bright
almost
orange
nailed
wall.
it. Like that is really close.
Yeah.
You're on the train there, just on the other side of that wall with the parking lot.
Yep, I would say so. And can see it in a 3D view. Okay, so help me out with 3D. You know what I generally do for 3D view, and I know this is kind of cheating. I usually will go to Google Earth, which is not installed, but Google Earth is in Chrome. So google.com/earth. Earth, as Google intended it to be. So Google Earth is a tool that allows you to see satellite imagery, but also these wonderful 3D images. And yes, I know that other people can look at this in the regular Google Map. I like using the Google Earth, mainly the Google Earth full browser, full desktop application. But here we've got. All right, so that's the location.
Yeah, like we definitely have it. Might
Down
be a
here.
little bit to the south or something, but it's really
Hang on.
close.
All right, hang on. That's tilted up. I can't tilt up anymore.
You broke it, Michael.
I broke Google Earth. Whoa, we are
Whoa.
underwater. All right, that did not work at all. Okay, but there we go. We have the building right here with the orange. We have. See if we see that satellite dish. We see some satellite dishes. Here's the circle building. And then if we
Still there.
look over here, that's the open walkway.
Yeah, and someone's on the train on the other side of the tracks from that platform.
Right.
Like
So
right in front of us.
right. So it would be over here, right? So maybe they're looking backwards. I was going to look for any graffiti that might be there, like the drool or whatever. All right, cool.
Good.
So was that the easy way or the hard way? And was it hard because I was controlling the mouse instead of you all?
Yeah.
That's the hard way.
The reverse image search makes it easier. But otherwise, you would end up just spinning up a 3D view of Barcelona and trying to orientate yourself, because we know we're looking roughly north because everything is looking roughly south towards us.
Yeah,
And
right.
I would have just put it in 3D view in Google and tried to find a visual match at that
There's a
point.
pretty distinctive building there. So.
Yeah. It would
Yeah.
have taken a while, but yeah.
Neat. So recap us, Nix. How did we get to Barcelona or Catalan? How do we get there?
So we had no idea where in the world it could be at the start because we have no idea. So we just went through the photo and picked out a few details. First, the ballot thing gave us that Spain or Portugal possible country. And then we found there's the flag on the balcony, which is the Catalan flag. So it's Spain and it's one particular region of Spain. But then we want to find out where in Catalonia it is. And figured where it's a big city because it's got a rail transit system and it's got tall buildings, which makes it most likely to be Barcelona. And then we went for the reverse image search and got the address in Barcelona, which confirmed what we'd found. See, there's Emporis, which is awesome for tall buildings, and also Forio is really, really good for skylines. I'll drop a link in.
Drop it in the private chat and I'll move it.
Yeah, I'll drop it in and we can.
And Sector, was there any other way that you would solve this? Just to ask.
Well, if there is a reverse image search available and it works, that's always my step number one, because so many times on quiz time we have posted images that were easy to find just by a simple reverse image search. So that is still always the number one that I do, always.
Yeah. It's always worth try that at the start because it's a good quick hit.
But I mean, Nix, you mentioned one thing, and that is cropping to a specific feature in an image. Like a building here would be, if you didn't crop out this building from the image, then you would be less likely that Emporis might find it, or the other site, the Forio, might find it, because you're looking at the entire picture with the train tracks and all. So sometimes cropping out those features that might be more likely to hit on things.
You want to get rid of the noise.
Yeah. And especially ones that have very unique pieces in it, like these circular windows are extremely easy to call out. John Marquis says image cropping for reverse image searching is an art. Absolutely, John. It really is, but it's also trial and error, right? So, which I think is what you mean by an art, in that, you saw that when I was fumbling through the reverse image search in Bing, it wasn't really giving us much, but we tried a different one, and that also speaks to the fact that there's a huge number of resources out there that we have access to. Use them all, Very cool. Technazette, did you have ideas that we didn't cover for when you look at an image?
Well, even I wouldn't. When I do try to attempt to solve the quiz time, I always try to not do a reverse image search, because I'm afraid that I will spoil most of the hunting. Let's say. So I would probably go and look at all of the graffiti tags. I tried for a moment to see if that would maybe bring me to the same location. I did find an artist by the name of Attack, which was also seen on the side, and he tags throughout all of Catalonia. So that probably wouldn't have solved this.
That's neat. So let's go back to this image, and not that image. Let's go back to this image.
I just shot my tab in. Wait, let me see. I looked at the move a little bit to the right.
You got it.
A little bit further. There you go. There you have Attack. Without that.
Right here.
In English, it would be having it. Yeah.
ACK. Well, so that's one of the things I was looking at. I was like, for me, I see a whole bunch of letters and words here, but I wasn't really picking them out as this is the word ATACK. And so you Googled what, graffiti?
Yes, I'm now trying to retrace my steps because I shut down my browser. Let me see if I can still get the.
I'll race you.
I did find an article about this guy. There you go. Wait, let me see. Because I was searching in text and I was searching in images as well.
Well, here we got in Facebook too. Let's see, Flickr.
Flickr.
Yeah.
Yes, this was the same one I found. And
Yep.
there's another one in the same results, probably. Wait, trying to find my result as well. There was this article about this guy who was making graffiti throughout Catalonia.
Okay.
I can say we've had multiple quiz time quizzes where graffiti was part of the way to solve it, and most of them actually came from Tilman Wagner. He used to live and work in Albania, and there's a lot of graffiti there, and he's a master in finding new quizzes with graffiti. One thing that you can do on graffiti too is a lot of people use their tag as an Instagram tag, and you can find lots of graffiti just by searching for a tag with that hashtag in Instagram, for instance.
Okay. And I'll just keep bringing this up. John Marquis, who we had, I believe this is the same John Marquis that we had as a guest on the show, who's an amazing geolocator. He brings up that graffiti is great for chronolocation. Anybody want to speak to why graffiti is great for chronolocation?
Yeah, because go ahead, Sector.
Yeah, sorry. Well, especially with tags, smaller tags, they constantly spray over it until someone does a really large mural. Smaller tags, they are constantly changing. They could change weekly, monthly, or if they're a bit bigger, they can stay there for a couple of months. But yeah, it is indeed very helpful for chronolocation, and sometimes certain people also change their tags over time. So a tag that they just started looks completely different, like 2 or 3 years further down the road.
Neat. And one of the things we just saw when I Googled that tag was that some people collect all the places where those tags are. So sometimes you'll be able to run across it. That's terrific. That's great. Well done, everybody. So GeoGuessr with a new personal record for the location, the closest. Yay. And we've also solved a quiz time here live on the show, which is pretty cool. And we walked through at a slower pace how to do some image analysis and geolocation. So we're right at about an hour here. And I just wanted to throw out there, all this week, we will be going live like this, doing live streaming. It'll be at noon UTC. And if you liked, I liked how you all were helping us out with the chronolocation, with the geolocation, just with GeoGuessr. If you want more of that, come sit down with us during your lunch break. If you're in Europe and you're over on UTC and you're near the noon hour or whatever time it is, we'll be out here Monday through Friday this week, the 15th through the 19th, just doing these types of things. And it'll be a lot more, customized. I'll be out here showing how to do Python things or other running command line tools. And we'll have guests like Steven and Technazet and Sector and John come and share their knowledge. So, Steven, Technazet, John, Sector, I think we're about done here. What do you think?
Sounds like.
I think so. It's a shame.
Yeah.
That went really quick.
That was a lot of fun. I've never done the GeoGuessr. I've done a couple of Sector's quizzes and obviously I had stuff at work where I have images that I'm trying to geolocate, but GeoGuessr was a lot of fun.
So I think what we'll be doing this week is focusing on skill. This week during other live streams is focusing on skills. Doing the GeoGuessr is fun, but that pressure is sometimes not something. It's an artificial pressure. You usually don't have 3 minutes to figure out the exact location where something is. Usually, but what we'll probably do is do some more dissecting of images, dissecting of locations, looking at maybe some tools that we can use to speed up our processes and maybe to automate things as well. So if you liked what you saw today, tune in. Also, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on all the different platforms out there. And I think I'll just say stay OSINT curious. What do you all think? Should people stay OSINT
They should
curious?
stay OSINT curious.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
We agree.
of course.
Yes, and we've stopped saying that altogether because, well, it just never.
We're not good at it.
That's right. Well, Sector 035, 035. Sorry, I gotta start saying 0 because it does look like a capital O there. So Sector 035. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your expertise with us.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
John, the Gumshoe, thank you. And Technazette, thank you. And Stephen, Nick's Intel, thank you so much for being here. And thank you to our wonderful audience from John Marquis and Ricky and Chris and everybody that helped us and just stayed along with us. We appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.